Well, there you are. Wasn't sure you'd get away today.
Yeah, just wrapped up a few hours ago. I was definitely making it here.
Well, I'm glad you did. It's nice to see Claire and Justin here, too. Really means a lot. We've had a steady stream of people coming in and out of the doors since we opened here.
Well, that was the goal of the party, so good work, Emily. How are the pastries doing?
Yeah, the pastries are flying off the shelves at the store, and the new pastries down here are flying off the tables. Everybody's raving about them. Just very lucky. It wouldn't be the same if I bought from the big box stores. These taste local. They taste like Riverbend Springs.
Oh, I agree. And come to find out, fresher ingredients make better food.
That's what I've been telling him. Said the farm's the reason we've got anything worth baking with.
No. You're being way too nice there. You did the work. We grew them. You baked them into what they're sold as and what people buy them as.
Well, it's a mutual effort regardless. They're selling. That's all I have to be thankful for.
Excuse me, pardon the interruption. Emily, nice party. My name is Roy Walker. It's really nice to meet you. Just wanted to say congratulations on the pastries. They taste incredible. Everything is going well here with the party, so congratulations all around. But just wanted to see if I could steal Herd here for a few moments.
Oh, sure, no problem. And thank you for the compliments, Mr. Walker. I hope you enjoy the rest of the party. Hurt?
All right, well, I do apologize, and thank you, Emily. I'll have him back very shortly. Herd, Roy Walker. I'm the mayor in a town up the highway. Sorry to catch you mid-party.
Okay, Roy. It's good to meet you. Why are you here in Riverbend Springs? You know Emily?
Well, Herd, figured it was worth the drive. I've been meaning to introduce myself for a while now. Heard plenty about you and that co-op you've been running here in town.
Well, all good things, I hope.
Well, the kind of things that make you curious. Let's just say that. What you've built in Riverbend, it's not just farming. It's changing the way folks talk about food, land, even business.
Well, Roy, we're just trying to be honest, that's all.
Honestly, Herd, that's exactly what we could use up where I'm at. We've got farms that have gone out of business, and now the county holds all that land, trying to figure out what to do with it. We've got history, decent people have come through our place, and we've really built a community up there, and I don't know, this AgMax thing down here really gets a mayor worried.
Well, it's a legitimate concern, Roy, but to be honest, I'm really not sure how you're going to keep him out.
Well, Herd, I'm not telling you how to run your show. It's just, if expansion's ever on your mind, we'd like to be in that conversation. We could support something real. We've got, like I said, county-owned land, good people up there that don't want to see AgMax come into our community, and honestly, a government that's much more supportive. The politics in Riverbend Springs, I don't know. I just feel like Riverbend Springs is already bought and paid for.
Well, Roy, I appreciate it. I don't think we've ever really thought about that yet, but yeah, it's something to think about. But you came all this way just to tell me that?
To shake your hand, Herd. And yeah, to plant the idea. I'm not asking for a decision tonight. I just wanted to let you know that we're out there. We're watching what you're doing. And we're willing to work with you if the time ever feels right for you guys to jump. I see what AgMax has done to Riverbend Springs. They got every farmer in this county. AgMax has got them under contract, and every single one of those farmers don't want to be. Our farmers saw that. They don't want to be AgMax farmers. But we certainly don't want AgMax anywhere around our town either. I don't know, as the mayor, I have a responsibility to come down here and shake the hand of the guy, or the keen, that I think could stop them.
Well, Roy, I appreciate you coming out. Mr. Walker, was it?
Mayor Roy Walker, Herd. And that's all I ask. Appreciate the minute. I'll let you get back to the party, but enjoy your evening. Please, think about what I said.
All right, well, if there was ever a time to just grab some air, I think that time is right now. I I don't really know what that conversation was. Roy Walker, the mayor of a town up north, trying to convince us to expand into his town. And more than that, the thing that really gets me is him telling me that Riverbend Springs is already bought and paid for. I don't know, I guess I never really thought about it like that, but when you think about it, we're the only farm left. The only farm that's independent anyway. All these other farmers, they signed multi-year deals, so we're not even able to get them out of their contract. We've already looked into that, and now I'm just left wondering who we're fighting this fight for. I guess the people of Riverbend Springs, because they live here and they need to eat good food, but at the end of the day, I'm not really sure we're helping many farmers. There's Emily. I guess I better get upstairs. She's giving her speech. I do not want to miss that.
That's what this town used to be about, and I believe it still can be. So here's to the growers, the workers, the ones still showing up and putting in the effort. And here's to the good neighbors and good food that we're making, and hopefully better days ahead. Thank you. This is to Riverbend Springs. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it.
Emily's party was a success. The pastries are flying off the table, the people of town came out. Everything looked good for Emily. For me, it was more of a realization that the mayor might be right. Photos of the mayor of Riverbend Springs talking to AgMax at the party made the rounds. The mayor will say she's talking like everyone else, but maybe Mr. Walker was right. Maybe Riverbend Springs had been bought and paid for already. And the new hope that I was hoping to build, that might have already been dead on arrival. Alright, well, just getting moving this morning. It was a long night last night, and really one to think about. Roy, the mayor there, he really has me thinking a whole lot about what he said about Riverbend Springs possibly already being sold. Did see the pictures of the mayor talking to AgMax, and I do know that, paranoia is at an all-time high, especially in this town, especially with the agriculture industry, but I don't know. Since he said it, I just can't get that out of my head. Either way, we're gonna press on today because we've got to mow all of that field right there. So I don't know, I guess we're going to mow this up, and then we're going to keep all of this grass. We're going to keep it for our cows in the winter. That is the plan. We have got to mow as much as we can today. I'm not really sure how much we're going to get able to get done, but we're going to try. We are going to try. But before I do get all that started, I'm going to park this, and then I just want to go down and talk to Justin. I don't know if Justin knows anything about what I'm talking about. I know that he left a little early last night, so we will have to see, but I guess let's just walk over there now. We can just get on with it. I do like that he lives right through this path here. That's really convenient. I can just walk over here. I don't even have to get in a car, which is really nice. But yeah, just walk through here. It's a nice scenic little walk, and then all of a sudden you're at Justin's house. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if he knows, because I don't know if he does. But either that, and we'll tell him that, and we'll see what he's going to do today. There he is outside drinking coffee. Look at him. All right, let's see what he's doing. You awake, or are you just nursing that coffee all day?
Yeah, I'm awake. Well, enough anyway. What's going on with you this morning, Herd?
Yeah, I just wanted to catch up today before we got started. Man, last night's party was something, huh?
Yeah, it was. Emily really knocked it out of the park, didn't she? I mean, you could feel it. The whole town showed up. I don't know, it was good. People were happy. Cheering that moment.
Oh, she definitely did. Did you see the mayor?
Yeah, everyone was talking about Herd talking to AgMax. I don't know, Herd. I've seen this story play out a million times before in other communities. AgMax has something up their sleeves.
Well, yeah, something's going on there for sure. I'm not really sure if we can stop it, to be honest. But no, I was talking about the mayor. What was his name? What was his name? Roy Walker. Do you know him?
Roy Walker. Yeah, I think he's the mayor from a town about an hour north of here. I've been through there before. Nothing really there, just, a bunch of pastures, a really small town, local businesses and such. I mean, I don't know, there's a town, I guess, there's people, but Riverbend Springs is much bigger than that. I guess that's why he's down here. Anyway, he talked to you?
Yeah, he told me that a farm's just sitting up there, and he feels like AgMax could target his town next. I don't know. He's someone who wants to take out AgMax, unlike this mayor, who's, I don't know, probably looking for a handout.
Speaking of out of town, have you spoke with Russ lately?
Russ, no. Why?
Think he's gonna have to close his shop up. AgMax took his customer base, and really, without them, there isn't really much reason to stay in business.
Yeah, this industry's changing, Justin. Family farms, I don't know, they're drying up, left and right. Feels dumb to take AgMax deal, but it's also kind of impossible not to. Anyway, on to better things. What do you got planned today?
Why even ask? Strawberries, every day of my life. Every day, all day of my life. But I'm not gonna complain. That's what's keeping us afloat, right? Anyway, how about you?
I gotta mow these fields. I just figured I'd come over here and procrastinate quick and catch you up on what happened last night. I know you left a little earlier than me, but... anyway, I guess I'm over there and guess I'm gonna get to these fields. Take it easy, Justin.
You too, Erg. Have fun for me.
Yeah. Alright, well, I suppose that we can only procrastinate so long. So into the 260 we go. I'm really happy we got this case. 260 because I think that's about what I paid for it. Easily the biggest purchase of my life. And I really don't think I'm going to get $260,000 out of it, but if it helps us get this job done, then I am happy with it. That I can say. But I'm going to go over here and hook up this mower. We've got to get all of this mowing done down here by the co-op. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not, just how much time we're going to have. But we will see. The cow pen is tomorrow or the next day, so I'm trying to get all of this down. Let me get this all hooked up. Alright, that should do it. And we got the mower hooked up, and as you see, Hank cleaned it for us, so we are off and running. Now let me fold this up because I'm still not sure about the width of this driveway. It just kind of makes me uneasy, especially with that tree right there, so we're going to avoid doing any of that. Now I do, as I say all the time, enjoy how close these fields are to the barn, right across the street. Let me just put that down. And yes, we are off and running. So I'm hoping to get a lot of grass off these fields today, obviously. We are not selling it this time. We are not going to make this silage that we send up the road. We are making this silage so that we can feed our own herd. We're trying to get our own herd established here. And I would really like to have a good amount of silage. That way I don't have to worry about anything in the winter. We're not keeping that many cows alive, so I think we should be more than overdoing it. But the silage sales have been good this year. It's been close to $60,000 this year. Added with Claire's strawberry sales, we're doing okay. We're doing okay for a farm, but yeah, that party's really got me thinking. I mean, I did see the mayor talking to AgMax, and I gotta be honest, Roy is in my head a little bit. I'm starting to think, is Riverbend Springs something that we can do? Because when you look at all the contracts with all the farmers, they're locked in for at least 3 years. So we're unable to even get them to get out of their contracts. Most of them want out of their contracts. That's what happens when a big company like that comes in. They promise you the world, they deliver you nowhere close to that, and you'll end up paying a lot more than what they said. And that's exactly what's going on right now with the seeds. The AgMax seed problem is getting known around the farming community. The seed prices are going up. They are higher than they said that they would be. So you're signing a contract where the little print says, hey, we can change everything, but you can't do anything about it. And that's for 3 years. Man. All right, let me put this down. Let me get some of this done. I'll pick this up when I'm a little closer.
We should head back to our old place in the faraway town where I met you, baby. All those years pass, now I know you. How the times can change and I get a little down. Thinking about tomorrow, I get down. Was it over from the get-go? Should we call it quits and let go? I have cried many times over you. Sleepless nights, what a crime.
All right, well, one field knocked down, 2 more to go, and the 2 are the bigger fields, which is good and bad news. The bad news is that we're going to have to be out here a little longer. The good news is that we're going to get more grass, and honestly, that's what we're here for. So, would not mind staying out here longer to get a bigger yield, that's for sure. Being out here, just sitting in this cab, it's got me thinking about Russ a little bit. Justin telling me that Russ might have to sell the dealership up there. I don't know, everything's getting worse. The big companies are controlling the industry, and the industry, or at least the farmer, not really able to fight back. There's a lot of money involved, and when money's involved, that usually equals power, and AgMax has got both the money and the power in this situation. And I don't know, the Riverbend Springs farmer is just sitting here waiting for 3 years to be done, and we're not even through our first summer. So it's this year, it's next year, and it's the year after that. And by that time, I'm curious how many farmers will still want to be farmers. I think that what they're going to have to build back and what they had before, I just think that they're not going to be able to build it back to what they had. I mean, AgMax has got the seed prices now. They've got control over what they're growing, so that's going to hurt. They've got everything. They're basically employees, the farmers. It's not a partnership, it's an employment opportunity, and that's what's going on. And because of that, AgMax is able to control the entire industry, or at least the agricultural industry, in areas that they are in. And that's when I start thinking about Roy. AgMax isn't there yet, but all the farms have already dried up there. I don't know. And that leads me back to Russ. What's Russ gonna do? If all the farms have dried up everywhere, then where are the customers for Russ to make money off of? I don't know that answer. And I don't think Russ does either, and that's the problem. And it's not so much his fault, it's really just, like I said, money wins most of the time. And in farming, as an individual farmer, if we're talking about an individual farmer, they don't usually have a lot of money, at least not the money that corporations are able to afford. And that's the problem. It's also defeating, I gotta be honest. It's really, really not fun to think about all this stuff, but at the end of the day, it might be us soon. We've gotten a lot of credit for being one of the only farms that really told AgMax no, but it's come with a huge price. We are working very hard. And even at the end of that, I'm really not sure we're going to make it. Not here anyway. I think there's too many cards that are stacked. Let me get back to this mowing. Alright, well, I really am close to done now. I've got this pass to go down to the end of this field, and then we're going to turn around and get whatever I'm not getting right now, head back to the barn. Hank was nice enough to stop by today. He was fixing up the windrower, so the next time we are able to windrow all of this grass that we were mowed up. I'm really happy that we got all of this done. I will do the cow shed next time. We got to do all of that up there as well. Again, this is for our cows, so we're trying to keep our cows happy this winter. We did sell enough silage this year, and I'm really hoping that next year we're able to do the same thing, because it was just too good of money. I know that Claire's strawberry business is starting to take a prominent role here in the farm or the co-op, but at the end of the day we're going to need to make money off of cows as well. And now we are finally done. But yeah, Mason says that he's got some people lined up that are able to or willing to buy our cows, so we really need to get them finished off, and then we will be good with them. There's just so much work. A few people in Riverbend Springs, Arkansas, taking on a company, a national company. It's not easy. The employment that AgMax is able to afford far outweighs us, obviously. Just in Riverbend Springs, they have more cashiers at the AgMax store than we have people in our whole entire co-op. So if that doesn't tell you the David and Goliath story that we're trying to fight over here, I don't know what would. Anyway, we're going to leave this here for Hank. He will probably wash it up, fix it a little bit, just kind of sharpen the blades. I'm pretty sure he will do that with the grinder. And then maybe clean it up, and then we'll be good to go. But I am done. I am done for the day. That is what we did today. Next time I'm going to have to get the windrower out and put it into swaths and then start collecting it. But that's next time. That's next time. This time it's time for a beer. Because it's getting a little cooler out here now, but it's still hot. It's still Arkansas. It's still September. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably just going to grab a beer and go sit out there by the creek. This is peace. This is where I get my peace. Sitting out here, that's the bridge that we always walk over. The co-op is right beyond those trees, but this right here is peaceful. Just hanging out. You gotta get that. Well, what's this?